texting me. Good morning. We're going live. Just give me a second while I get all the systems working.
Nothing to
look. We match.
Yes, we're both in Christmas green because it's Christmas almost.
Almost. It's our most wonderful time of the year. Yep. Look, I'm all jingly today.
Tony has gone all out.
Yeah, I even got my Nomi Christmas shoes on.
Oh my goodness. Everything.
Yep.
Everything. I just have a snowman.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's a sandman because we have sand here, not snow. Oh, it's even the right color.
That's true. Sandman. So I remember this one year we had taken our kids and we had a blended family. And the my husband's children had never seen snow. My daughter had because we were from Washington, D.C. and we always went to the mountains, even when we moved to California. But we had gone up to the mountains and we were getting everything into the hotel room. We let them go wander around and explore. And so one of the things, they came running back after about 15 minutes. They're running back and they're panting and they're kind of, nervous, excited. I don't know what you'd call it. And they said, "We found a dead body." And,
oh my God.
So we said, "What is in the woods over there? There's a dead body." So we went with them so that they could show us this dead body. And as we walk up to this clearing, sure enough, it looks like a dead body. And it's lying there in the snow and it's got a baseball cap sticking up. And we thought for sure it was a dead body, but somebody had built a snowman that was lying down. So if you're into the Sandman thing, you can go to the beach and build a Sandman along the beach in the sand.
Welcome to Quilt Talk. Happy Monday morning. Oh,
you just never know what we're going to talk about.
This is the truth. This is the truth. I got her on a tangent there. That's a good story. I think it's a fun story. So good morning, everybody. I am Tony. This is Joann. We are doing Quilt Talk, and it is always Monday at 9:00.
That's right.
There is somebody missing. So Josh is in a family emergency. So if you can, send prayers to him right now and his family. And I'm taking over.
Yeah. Okay.
Maria will be in about an hour and she'll take over the rest of the day. So good morning to everybody. So hey, Louise. Hey, Barbara. If you come in, say hi so we can say hi back at you because I don't look at my phone to see who pops on. But if you say hi, guess what? We can't see that. So where to start? I've got my big sticky. I don't do stickies. I do a notebook. So and we might sound like I'm repeating some things Josh has mentioned before, but we've learned that the more we say it, the more you guys remember it.
That's right.
Right?
Repetition.
Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, right. So just remember, we are closed Christmas Eve, which is the 24th, and the 25th of Christmas Day, of course. We are closing early on January 31st, which is New Year's Eve. We're closing at 3. So, but if you're part of that mystery quilt, we'll still be partying. Just don't worry about that. But if you're not, we will be closed at 3. I will lock the doors at 3 because it's all about partying for us. And then we are closed the 1st of January as well. So normal holiday. I mean, it's kind of what most places are doing anyway, but just keep that in mind that we are closed the 24th. So don't get your last minute Christmas on the present at the 24th.
That's right.
We won't be here.
Remember, Chuck.
The 23rd, you can come in for that last minute gift
not
card.
The 24th.
Not the 24th.
No Christmas Eve shopping here.
No. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Cindy and Linda. Barbara, thank you, by the way, for well wishes. I am feeling a lot better. I was queasy over the weekend, so I missed Tula. I was afraid of giving something to somebody. And
I was wondering what happened.
Yeah, I was MIA, missing in action. Mm-hmm. So we feel like we've kind of let this slide a little bit, but Pattern Parade is our North Florida shop up. I think we've talked about you need to create a checklist. I challenge you to do that next Monday. What to take when you do a shop hop.
Oh, okay. That's right.
So we have Pattern Parade. It's got 7 shops in the North Florida region. Josh likes to say, this is our local shop hop. It's $5 for passports. You just come on and pick it up. On January 1st, it goes up a couple bucks. This is a great stocking stuffer idea.
Oh, good idea.
So grab those friends that you really want to go hopping with. These bells are starting to annoy me.
I was wondering how long it would take.
I even thought it'd be pretty. Well, these ones don't ring as much because I'm not bouncing up. But we do have plenty of this passports in pattern parade. What's going to happen is you're going to go visit every shop. That we all have samples, and we all picked a postcard pattern. If you guys don't know what a postcard pattern, these are the Villa Rosa postcard patterns. They're pretty easy and fun, and we have them by the register. Well, we picked one. We created a sample, and so did all the other shops. And when you shop hop for the pattern parade, you're going to get one of these with that shop sample on it, plus their little information on the bottom, which is kind of cool. It's like a little souvenir as part of your shop hop experience. So
this is my favorite shop hop because it, it forces you a little bit out of your territory, but it's not so far away that you could easily do it all in a day if you really wanted to power out. But it gives you a real idea of what else is out there. And, every shop is different, and they all have different things going on, different people. So it's very fun to see them all and then come home to your home shop.
That's right. Well, we have 2 home shops now, so
that's right.
That's a bonus. And yes, both shops are in the shop hop. What an idea. But yeah, fabric is always different at everybody else's shops, which is really kind of cool. So it's January 18th to the 25th. We do have passports. Come in and get yours. Who else has joined us? Hey there, Shar. She likes the Sandman too. Hey Nina, good to see you. I'm going to reach out to you this week. Hello, Miss Dot. We miss you. Hope to see you soon. And good morning, Tris. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, hit those hearts on those thumbs and share. What was that? Was that a heart?
That was the heart.
Oh, you did that. I didn't see the hand. So like, what's thought you did the YMCA from the side. All right. So the other thing that's happening this week is the Martelli event Friday up in St. Augustine's. We still have a few spots left. Josh talked about this on Saturday, but Martelli event is always a lot of fun. You're going to come dressed. You have to. We highly encourage you. Come dressed in your holiday funkiness. And
you get a prize if you.
He said that they will be doing door prizes and somehow picking the best costume, best spirited.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what he said, so it must be true. But you're also going to get a little bag of goodies. So there is a cost. There's a fee to hold your seat, but you're going to get a T-shirt. So if you don't have any festive T-shirts, guess what? You're going to get one because it's going to be all green. I don't know if it's red or green, but it'll say Martelli So Crazy Road Trip, December of 2024. So it's kind of cool. Plus, they always give out a little sample of their product of some sort that, because they have that non-stick.
That sounds kind of fun.
I know. I want to go.
Yeah, me too.
I think we should. Oh, you do you work Friday? You teach Friday, right?
Yeah, but we can alter that.
We're just taking over. We're just taking over. So sign up for that. That is on the website under Palm Coast classes or St. Augustine classes. I put it on both just in case you from Palm Coast want to see what's going on in St. Augustine. That would be the fun thing to do. So that is Friday the 13th. Normally we do something weird and spooky because it's Friday the 13th. This time we're going to do something fun and goofy.
I think it's appropriate to make Friday change the character of Friday the 13th and make it fun and exciting and something to look forward to. Then
there you go.
Something suspicious.
Right. Nothing suspicious. So that is all I have for announcements, I guess you would say, but I thought I'd show a bunch of new product and some products that I thought last minute stocking stuffer. Who's dinging me? I hear someone trying to message me. Sorry. It's what we call a squirrel moment.
Okay, moving on.
So this is here to remind us the code word. So there's a code word. So I'll put that down right now. All these fabrics are sports related. Just think and remember that word, sports related. And I thought this was so cool. Joann didn't understand it either at first. This is pickleball fabric. How many of you have friends or know people that play pickleball and you're like, what do I get them? How about a pillowcase? A gift bag? So
there you go. Shar, you could get this for Debbie. She'd really like this. And wait until you see this one. This one's very cool. Okay, so this one has the people playing pickleball, which I think is just really,
I
this
don't
is
know
my favorite.
It's hard to see the background, but the background actually is like a tonal pickleballs.
That's right, those little wiffle ball things.
Wiffle balls.
Kind of cool.
And then Maria has asked for sports fabric. So Maria, we got your fabric in. So this is some baseballs. It's all American. This is what I think of. It's all American sports fabric. So those are baseballs. Boy, they are very uniformed.
Yes, they are.
Very uniform.
Very linear print, but cool colors. I love the red, white, and blue, and a little bit of black. Cool, nice,
All
fun
American.
to work with.
And then this has a bunch of, what do you call those? Emblems?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
That
call
sounds
those
good.
emblems. I don't know what they're called.
For let's see, New York, All American, College Club, just all kinds of stuff there.
It's baseball and football, pretty much on all these fabrics. And then you got your football. Oops, let's flip it around so they can see it the right way. Football with field goals on it, or goal posts. I guess, not field goals. Sure says you're right. She would love that.
Knew it. Knew it.
And then one last piece in this All-American baseball football series. That one's really cool. That'd be a great backing.
It really would be great backing. Could, if you're going to do a collage of baseball, wouldn't that be fun? You could do a collage of this baseball player here, blow them up and make them bigger, and then use this as your background. It'd be really fun.
I agree. That's really cool. Wow, that was fun. Let us know if we go too fast, because Josh is not here. We tend to stay on topic and go. Just saying.
Okay.
Oh, so I didn't warn Joann what's happening. The next couple of things, I thought I'd show a couple of things that are like last minute Christmas present ideas and stocking stuffers. I'm all big about stocking stuffers. It's a lot easier to buy stocking stuffers and fill a stocking and give it to somebody. But this, you have an AccuQuilt. So I thought, what is the last minute project that we can make that takes no time? And we have dies from AccuQuilt. And if you don't have an AccuQuilt, come on in, talk to us about it. We can kind of get you familiar with it. And of course, we have holiday specials. So this is the bucket cap. I think this is so cool. We need to make one of those.
What will they think of next?
I don't know.
I know this is amazing. So it's you get all the AccuQuilt cuts out all your pieces, so they're going to fit perfectly, and you can make all your friends a little cap. It'd be kind of cool
to play pickleball with. You have to put elastic around it so it holds on your chin while you're running. Amanda's in the corner laughing.
People things.
Those people things? Yeah, the pickleball players.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. And then oven mitt.
This is an oven mitt. One of them. So the AccuQuilt actually has two different kinds of oven mitt. I like this kind best because you're grabbing and pinching. The other one's where it's the hand, which we could order. I don't think we have any in stock. But we had these.
Oh, that is nice. I like how that works.
And, those last minute stockings, you need one of these guys. And you're like, well, I don't have an AccuQuilt. Guess what? I am teaching a class this Saturday on how to make this the stocking out of this die. All you got to do is bring your fabric. We'll sit on the cutter and we'll whip it out in 2 hours. So there's still spots available for that. Again, just go to Palm Coast Classes at cutupandsew.com and sign up.
What a fun idea. So that if you were giving somebody presents, you can make this stocking, and you see how they have embroidered stuff up there. So all your embroiderers can embroider something along the top and then stuff your presents in there.
And if you're going to take the class, make sure you embroider before you come before we cut it.
Yeah, good idea.
It needs to be embroidered before I cut. So I've got two, some of my favorite notions for, well, this one's your favorite one. That's why I pulled it. And it's also purple. I had talked about glow tape before on rulers, and I love it. It's a removable tape. It's really fine. It's about 1/4 inch wide, but it's translucent, so you can see under it, which is kind of important sometimes if you're looking at the lines. And it comes in 3 colors in the one pack. This is a great tool, stocking stuffer, but it's a great tool for yourself. So don't forget to stuff your own stocking.
That's right.
Just saying.
I always like to do that.
Stuff your own stocking?
Yeah, make sure I get one.
That's exactly right.
And I guess Tony's leaving this for me. I love these. I have one of these on all my sewing machines. It's a little seam guide, and it has it raises up so that you can really lean your fabric into it. So you place this so that your fabric is your fabric will go alongside of it, and you'll get the perfect 1/4 inch seam, and it just keeps everything nice and straight. I love this, and it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strips in there. And so,
well, it's removable too, though, right?
yes, it is.
It is removable. You can use it.
Mhm.
You just have to make sure you keep it cleaned. So
Yes.
Good morning, Janice. Maria said that fabric is also great for pillowcases. She is correct.
Exactly.
Let's see how other things. Love the hats, Janice says. Which hat? The bucket hat. Oh,
yes.
so that's right. Just made the bucket hat. Linda said, she says, awesome. Love the minute. Love the other minute. So practical. Char says. That's me. I'm done.
Really? Nothing about the sewing machine?
Nah, well, we still have a couple. We don't have a lot. We have 4 machines that are perfect for sewing gifts for the kids or traveling. Josh has talked a lot about them, and if you want, come in now. Come in this week. He's still honoring the Black Friday special. They're still on the machine, so that means he's still honoring them. So, but once they're gone, the prices will change. They're gone.
They must be pretty popular. Almost every time I come in the shop, somebody's taking one out. So it must be going.
We had a gentleman last week. He had his mother-in-law bought him the machine the week before, and he came to Sewing 101 last week, and he's so excited to make his own clothes and do his own thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, his wife is very encouraging too. It's kind of cool. It's not just for kids.
That's right.
Or girls.
That's right.
It's for everybody.
And everybody needs a hobby.
Okay.
If it's sewing, that's great.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
You're done? Okay. So for
we have a special guest today.
We have a special guest. Let's do that first, because I'm really excited about this. This is Amanda, and Amanda was in one of my classes.
I'm going to turn the camera, so this is going to look a little weird. So just give me a moment so I can turn the camera so you guys can see it.
It turned octagonal because I skipped a class. So don't skip a class.
That's right. Well, Amanda was in my class for the are we ready?
Yeah, I got to see if it works. You guys, let me know if you guys can see it. I'm trying to see if I can see it. My phone's not letting me see it. We just came in.
We can see it on the computer.
Can you? All right. It is so cool.
Yes, it is. So this was a class, a Lone Star class, and Amanda was in that class, and this is the quilt she made, and it was just amazing. Everybody's quilt was just very pretty, and hers was great as well. And I'm so glad you brought this in.
Yes, the beauty of it is I used to jelly roll, and I'm a huge fan of jelly rolls because I don't like to match things up. Like I'm a animals girl, like you need to spell it out for me. And so this is one jelly roll. And what I loved about this is how easy it came together. Now it's ankle-y challenged. I won't lie about that because that's how it ended up being an octagon because I skipped a class. But you're going to take 3 strips and sew them together, and then you cut them and make diamonds. So this is like a little 9-patch diamond. And there are 4 of them in each big diamond. And so the trick was, and I used a lot of Post-its and safety pins, because you start by designing the star in the very middle. And so there are 8 diamonds around the outside. So I had to have 8 Post-its so that I would get from the dining room table where I had it laid out to the sewing machine. So it was very stressful, but it came out so beautifully. And this one is for my nephew. He did some time in the Army. I did like 8 years. And I've been quilting self-taught for like 15 years. So one of the first quilts I made for him was a red, white, and blue one. And when I gave it to him, I said, nothing would make me happier than for you to use this so much that it wears out. And last year I went to his house and he said, I have to tell you the quilt wore out.
Oh my goodness.
I said,
okay, time for new.
So this one's from my nephew, Will.
Awesome.
And if you're thinking this looks really hard, Amanda told me, I think during the first class, she said, I really don't care whether things match up or not.
I'm a low maintenance quilter.
That's right.
And I like beat it into submission kind of quilter.
That's right.
I'm going to iron it until it fits. So
So she did a great job of that, and in spite of not caring whether things matched, look how beautifully they match.
yes,
That's great.
Yeah.
It turned out really good, and
Beautiful.
I think that was it's because you took the class.
of course, of course, I would never have had the courage to try this on my own. So taking the class was a perfect icebreaker, I guess.
It's beautiful quilting too.
Thank you. I love to say I did that. I don't. I don't acquire any pleasure from finishing the backs, and so I set them all out because once I get done with the top, I'm so out of love with the project that I can't look at it. So
How many of you feel that way? You're, by the time you finish a quilt, you are done with it.
I'm breaking up with it.
Amanda, thank you so much for coming in
Yeah,
today.
thanks
I
for
really
having me.
appreciate that. Are we square?
Let me see. I am.
You're square? Okay.
Okay, so for today, our project for today is if you're getting a little tired of sitting at the sewing machine, you want to take a break from the sewing machine, I have the project for you. And this is something I love, and I've been making these for years. And what it is little pin catchers. Oh, here's the first one. And the pin catchers are just a dish of some sort, whatever you want. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them at Target. You could get them. You could spend a lot of money for them if you wanted to. You can get them from your own house. Whatever you want, whatever little dish you think would work for a pin catcher. All you do is you take a magnet and you glue a magnet to the back. So, and then you have pin catcher that will magnetize and keep your pins from falling off. So you can see there's a magnet on the back of this. When I turn it upside down, the pins don't fall out, which is really nice. Well, I make these a lot. And so here are a couple of dishes that I have that I look at and I think these would make good pin catchers. So this is a little one. The thing that you really need to be concerned about is that on the back there's a little ridge so that the magnets can sit down in there. So you want to make sure it's not just flat on the bottom, but it has this little ridge and a little kind of hollow out area. So here's one that would be really pretty for somebody. And then, let's say you want to give somebody one that's for Christmas. You could use a little Christmas one. It has a great little groove in the back, and you can have a nice little Christmas pin catcher.
Do you find these at Goodwill or something? Do you find these at Goodwill, or you just went through your cupboards?
These today I just went through my cupboards, and but this one I got.
That's pretty.
This one I got at a garage, not a garage sale, in an antique store. And so you can see that collecting these little dishes for this can be something that becomes kind of a nice little outing, or while you're Christmas shopping or whatever, just to find something special. Now, this particular dish was given to me by a good friend of mine that I've known for more years than I care to admit. And there was a time when we both had these little pansy Johnny Jump Up teapots. And we remembered that. And she gave this to me as kind of to remind me of those little teapots that we had and we shared a long time ago. And so I thought, gosh, what can I do with that? And I thought, I'm going to put it in my sewing room and I'm going to keep it as a pin catcher. So I already have two magnets on the back there. So this is a bigger dish. So you want bigger magnets. And you can just you can use a glue gun if you want, or you can use Gorilla Glue. Now, I had a class recently, or not recently, but a bit of time ago, that I had two women in there that refused to do the project because they didn't want to use a glue gun because they didn't want their fingers to get burned. So if you're one of those people that don't like using a glue gun, the Gorilla Glue will work just perfectly. And you can see that I just got that on there rather quickly and easily. And now it's all set. You want those magnets, you can get at them at Michael's or at Lowe's or at Home Depot, any place like that. You can pick up those magnets. You want to try and, for some reason, this isn't even, but you want to try and make it so that they're even in there. And you also want to be careful of your magnets, because if you're not careful, as you take them out of the package, they'll all stick together.
Slam your fingers.
And it's messy. So you can, and then you have to try and get them apart. And so here I have a bunch of pins on there, and you can see that it holds them together really pretty. And it makes a nice little pretty thing to put next to your sewing machine. Because I know if you happen to have one of the Berninas, like in the 700 series or the 500 series, there's a little hole there. And that little hole will suck up your pins.
Sure will.
And you'll end up, but I'll never forget taking it in. There was something wrong with my machine. I brought it in to be repaired. And when I went to pick it up, they gave me a little handful of pins that had fallen down there, because I always put my pins on the sewing machine bed there. So anyway, this became my go-to keep it off the sewing machine thing. And you can see it works really nicely. So if you decide to make one of these, and I'm sure that the person that you make it for will love it and just really enjoy it. And you can really individualize it to the particular friend that you have and that you're giving it to. But if you are giving them one, you might want to make sure you give them a little package of pins too, because who has enough pins? Not
Pins
me.
break too. So
They do.
Or bend.
They bend, especially some of the newer ones. The ones that I really like, they're fine, but they do bend easily. So, and eventually you just need to get rid of them.
Very true.
So that's my project for the day. And it's a fun little thing to do. And I hope you give it a try.
That'd be fun. Everyone needs to post. So if you know, we have a Facebook group called the Cut Up and Sew Crew. And join it. It's a Facebook group, and post pictures. That'd be a great idea.
That's it. Yeah, do that. See what you come up with. And like I said, you can find these things, little things to make these out of, all over the place.
I'm gonna go Goodwill.
Goodwill is a good place to do that.
Like saucers and stuff. Oh, I'm excited now. I'm gonna go do it. The camera angle is high, so can't see the desk. Oh, sorry, Jennifer. Thanks for letting us know. But you held it up, right?
What did you need to see?
Yeah, Jennifer, is there anything you needed to see? She was probably just watching you use Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue or a glue gun, and the magnets. And the magnets come in different sizes, so you'll need to decide which size you want to use. But I usually go with this medium size here. It usually fits most things.
The Dollar Tree does have them too. So if you're
really?
Yeah, they do have them in their little craft area.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Sorry about that, Jennifer. When we moved the camera back, I had to wing it. So, but does everybody have any questions about magnetic pin cushions? Those are so cool. Those are very cool.
Pin catchers.
Pin catchers. No, I'm sorry.
That's right.
There's no cushion in it.
There's no cushion in it. And personally, I like that part because I hate, it just seems like too much work to pull out the pin and then have to stick it into a pin cushion. I mean, it's exhausting. So I like to drop the pin in.
That's why I have a magnetic pin cushion. But magnet pin catchers are better. I like that. Magnetic pin catchers. Thanks, Shar. We didn't plan that. She said she likes our shirts. She didn't say which one she liked best, but she liked our shirts.
Great minds think alike. What can I say?
She's got the Sandman, and I've got the wine on the belly still. Wow. So that was it. Oof, we're under half hour. This is pretty cool.
Oh my goodness. Gives you more time to sew today.
That's right. Well, I have to go home and work, so I'm not sewing today. But does anybody have any questions? Anything to share? I'm waiting to see if what's missing. Waiting for them to say the right thing.
Oh, yeah, there's something missing at this point that you need to know in case you come into the store this week.
Is anybody curious? Where's it? Oh, there. All right, we'll give you the code word. I was hoping you guys would play along and say, what's the code word? But no one's saying it. So you guys haven't had enough coffee yet this morning. I know it's been coming into that crunch time with Christmas, and 2.5 weeks away. We're like, we're just here to watch, right? Sports. Jennifer figured it out. Good job, Jennifer. So this week's code word at St. Augustine or in Palm Coast, if you pay in cash, you get one ticket for our monthly drawing of $25 gift card. We do it at both places. Well, you get 2 tickets if you say the word sports. So sports is the code word for this week because we have some really cool sports fabric now.
That's right.
Very fun.
Yeah. Not pickleball, but sport.
That's right. I almost thought of that, but pickleball is 2 words.
Mhm.
So I couldn't use that one because I did think about it.
Are you sure?
Pickleball. I assumed it was 2 words.
I don't know. Does anyone know the answer to that
That's a
question?
good
Is
question.
pickleball 1 or 2 words?
I'm going to say 2.
Okay.
Maybe there's. I'm looking on the fabric. It says 1. So we're still going with sports. Sports is the code word. Just so y'all know. All right. So that is our Quilt Talk Live. We are. Oh, that's one more thing I forgot to say. We are not doing our live sale today. I'll post that here shortly because my partner in crime's not here to help me do it. I'm not doing it solo. So we're not doing our live sale at noon. We will try again next week. We'll just got to see what happens over this next week. And I will be back at Study Hall on Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. So.
Okay.
If you have any questions, you know how to reach us. You can call the shops or email info@cutupandsew.com. Look on the fabric. Well, we did look on the fabric.
And it's one word.
It's one word, yeah.
On the fabric.
We don't know if that's right, but we're going to go with it. So you guys have a great week and hope to see you soon and live to create.
Okay, so the Advent word of the week is peace. And I love that word. It just seems to be something that is this time of year, you just really kind of have that feeling of peace in you. And it's also what we do as quilters. We piece those quilts together. So this week, as you piece those last quilts together that you're going to be giving away for Christmas, I hope you find that peace in your heart. And I hope that you creatively use that peace to spread to other people. There you go.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
I got them all in.
I can't wait to see what next week's word is. So you guys have a great week.
Bye.